Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Manifest. I hope you're all doing well this week. It has already started becoming quite hot in Texas. I think the last time I did a Monday Manifest, I was also wearing a sleeveless shirt. I am wearing a sleeveless shirt again, and I'll probably be wearing one the next week too, depending on how the weather is. Because, oh boy, I mean, it's only May, but I feel like Texas has already decided that it needs to be quite hot. Also, you might hear a little bit of music in the background. That's because this is leading us into the game that we're going to be talking about this week, which is Dredge. It's down there in the corner. I should probably make that bigger, actually. I'm just gonna have it like on in the background while we're talking about it. But Dredge, if you don't know, is a fishing game. Well, I mean, there's a lot more to it than just fishing. But at its core, it is about you being a fisherman in a new area and trying to make money to upgrade your boat, to get out further, to check out other things, and do side quests. And it's a lot of fun. Honestly, I really like the... I mean, there's some people that might find the gameplay loop like a little boring. It's basically catch fish, sell fish, make money, upgrade ship, catch bigger fish, go out further, catch better fish, get crab pot, catch crab in crab pot, you know. Okay, before anybody says anything, I mean, this is a video, you can say it in the comments. I don't want to say this game is a horror game. It definitely has spooky elements to it, but it's not like there's any jump scares or anything like that. The game has a very good way of just instilling a feeling of wrongness in you, if that makes sense. Basically, you know, you're going around, you're catching fish, everything is good, and then sometimes you might catch a fish that seems wrong in some way or another. Maybe it has teeth, or maybe it has too many teeth. Some fish have teeth, but not all of them. Maybe its eyes are a little bit too big. Maybe there's other things wrong with it. And as you go through the game, you kind of piece together things that make you understand why this might be a thing in this area. But obviously, I don't want to give too much away or spoil anything. Granted, if you want to see a full playthrough of the main story, they are coming out with DLC, and I think they already came out with DLC, and I do plan on playing that at some point because I really like the base game. You can check out my my YouTube videos of it because I think by the time this comes out, there'll still be a couple of videos until the finale, but there's already like 4 videos out. And so you can see me fumble my way through becoming a novice fisherman to making a boat that goes way too fast, so I have to be careful because one of the main mechanics of the game is that your boat can get damaged, and if your boat gets damaged too much, that's game over. You start off being able to take 3 hits, and then you can take 6 hits, although some things later on can do more than 1 hit worth of damage. And the game it doesn't pull punches. You don't have to be going very fast to hit a rock and for it to give you the notification that your hull is damaged. And also here, I'll go ahead and continue just so I can show you guys really quick. One of the things about the game is that like your hull is made up of a I don't want to research. I've already researched everything. Your hull is made up of a bunch of... Oh god, I'm so used to using controller with this. Like if you've ever played Diablo 2, you know your inventory is made up like this, out of a bunch of like little cubes and stuff. Actually, did I ever... I don't think I ever did this. That's probably something I should do. That's like another little side quest, I think. Anyway, don't worry about that. But basically, each of these little nodes has a possibility of getting damaged if your hull gets damaged. And it's random where it gets damaged, but if the damage occurs on, like, let's say your engine, And your engine can take anywhere between 1 and like 6 spots. If even one of these spots gets damaged, it disables that engine until you get it fixed, which means you lose a lot of speed, or you can lose your lights or fishing rod. A lot of bad things can happen, so you have to be very careful while you're out on the water. But definitely, like, it's a fun game. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. And like I said, I do want to get the DLC at some point. I'll go ahead and close the that window for now. But highly recommend it if you like. I mean, it honestly, at the end of the day, it's still a pretty chill fishing game. But God, man, it was definitely a game that I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it. But as soon as I started playing it and kind of got a bit more invested in the story and just like getting better gear, because I always like a good game where you can upgrade and get to new places and see new things and then upgrade more. And I mean, by the end of the game, you're tooling around so much. Like at the beginning, you're like, okay, I can barely go away from the first town before it gets dark, and I don't want to be out when it's dark because then your character starts getting a little spooked and you gotta sleep. And yeah, like there's a lot more to it than just fishing. But you'd have to see that for yourself in the videos or play it yourself because it is free on Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, that's Dredge. Gosh, you know, I'd want for these videos to be a little bit longer, but honestly, like unless I want to spoil the game, like I'm not trying to do a deep dive. It's more like a, hey, I did this and it was pretty cool and you should check it out, or you could watch me play it type of thing. Like, man, I guess the next one is going to be about Dragon Quest Builders, and that one might be a little bit longer just because I've noticed if there are things I don't like about a game, I tend to talk more about it because I kind of point out different things that I wasn't sure I liked, just to warn people getting into it in case that might be something that turns them off from it, or that they might just so they know ahead of time something might be kind of annoying. And I mean, I didn't find anything like that with Dredge. You just fish, you go around. You know, sometimes you have to be extra careful because there's more things that could damage your hull, but there's generally a pretty fair warning of such things. So yeah, it's very good. If you like fishing and Lovecraftian type horror, then you will like Dredge, and I'm sure you'll like the DLC as well. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to get that at some point and play through it. But I liked the main game quite a bit, so I'm sure that anything else that they come out with as an add-on, I'd enjoy just as much. So yeah, that's the Monday Manifest. Other than that, and it being hot in Texas, everything's been about the same as always. Just, it's Sunday night right now, so obviously this is getting scheduled for tomorrow, but I have to go back to work because I've been trying to be better about having weekends off, just to have them to myself. But yeah, thank you all for being here and hanging out once again for another Monday Manifest. Like I said, Dredge, very good game. If you like fishing and stuff, I think you'd like that game. And like tooling around in a boat, and just like the art style is very good. Lots of good things about it. But yeah, if you like what you see on here, like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I will see you guys for the next Monday Manifest, and obviously for the daily uploads of other stuff. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your week. Ciao.